I'm gonna do like a Legolas.
I can't get over the fact that there's snow in Texas. That's crazy. It's just got even snow. More icicles. That's it's like the perfect weapon, isn't it?
It's it's snowing in Texas, in case you couldn't tell. And what's up with my hair? I don't know. Kind of dig it. Anyway, I wanted to make a video because well, I made a mistake. Confession time. I made a mistake, and I sold a lens that I shouldn't have, and then I got it again. And it's the well, it's the Sony 24-70 G Master lens. Now I showed these photos on Twitter and played a little game with you guys and asked which lens do you think these photos were shot on, and all of you guessed every other lens except the 24-70 G Master lens. Some of you said 135mm, some said 50mm 1.2, some thought it was a 90mm macro lens, but no, you were all wrong. All these photos were shot with the 24-70 G Master lens, and that really goes to show how versatile this lens really is. And if you know how to control this lens, like, you can actually produce some really good looking bokeh, as you see in these photos. Like, all these photos were shot at 70mm at f2.8, and with that combo of the high focal length and the low aperture, like, that really produces really nice looking bokeh in the background, as you see here. But all this kind of goes back to a very popular question that I get asked is, which lens do I get? And the lens that I always recommend is a 24-70 standard zoom lens, because that lens, no matter if it's a Sony lens, a Sigma lens, or a Canon lens, a standard 24-70 zoom lens covers all the classic focal lengths to do pretty much any type of project. So if you're in the market for your very first full frame lens, then I highly recommend getting a 24-70 standard zoom lens. And don't make the mistake that I did and sell it.
You and me, gravity beats us both, man.
What does gravity mean?
All right, so being that it is a snow day, we're gonna go sledding. We found this little hill over here, and nobody else is around, so that's nice. So we're gonna take these little bins and go sledding because, well, we didn't buy actual sleds, so we have these. Okay, so I really want to show you this footage shot with the 24-70 G Master lens and kind of see it as a lens to shoot home videos. Not every piece of camera gear is used professionally. Sometimes we use our camera gear to shoot personal things. And so if you're looking for a lens to shoot high quality video, not necessarily for YouTube or for Instagram, but just for personal home videos, then the 24-70 is a great lens to consider. Gotta test it out. Safety control.
Can I try?
One. I'm gonna do like a Legolas. I just tried to do a battle of Helm's Deep. It didn't really work. Okay, so you might be wondering, why in the world did I sell the 24-70 G Master lens in the first place? Well, I made a video about that, so if you want to check it out, then yeah, links up over here. But TLDR, I sold it because I wanted to minimize my gear in my camera bag. I thought by having just the 60-35 G Master lens and the 50, now the 85mm prime lens, I thought that was it. But there were a lot of times where I was like,
man, I could really use the 24-70 G Master lens right now. Like it is such a good standard zoom lens, you know? And so I watched that video again that I made, and then I influenced myself to go get another one. And so there you go, influenceception. Yeah?
Isaac was going to steal my turn every time. Because she took my turn.
Okay, we're gonna settle this. We're going to fight to the death, okay? So why the 24-70 G Master lens? Why not a lens like the Tamron 35-150? Like, wouldn't that be a better fit for your 16-35? In many respects, yes, because then you actually cover all of the major focal lengths, right? From 16-35, and then with the Tamron lens, the 35-150. The only thing I don't like about that lens is that it's way too big. Like, I would never put a lens that big in my camera bag. Like, I have a lot of gear in my camera bag anyway, and so just adding more weight, I don't want it. But I've always loved the Sony 24-70 G Master lens because it really is a good standard zoom lens to cover most projects. And so now in my camera bag, my a7S III has the 16-35 lens on, and the Sony a7 IV has the 24-70 G Master lens on it, which is the camera that I'm filming with right now. And so yeah, I've got two full frame cameras in my camera bag, one with a 16-35 wide angle lens and one with a 24-70 standard zoom lens, which makes it super easy for me to use one setup or the other.
Oh, and speaking of my new setup, this is my updated camera bag. Everything is now complete thanks to the 24-70 G Master lens. Over here is my a7S III with a 16-35 G Master lens. That is my vlog camera. This is my a7 IV with the 24-70 G Master lens. That is my photography camera, as well as a backup camera to the a7S III. And then I have the 85 prime lens, which I made a video on recently. So now I have a prime lens. And of course I have my Sony ZV-1 as my backup camera, just in case these two cameras fail, or if I want B-roll using both these cameras. But yeah, this is my updated camera bag. Super, super pumped. It is now complete thanks to the 24-70 G Master lens. I'm missing something here.
Now I feel that the 24-70 is a better fit for a camera like the a7 IV because that camera is, well, a little bit better suited for photography. And so the ability to go from 24 millimeters to a telephoto focal length like 70 millimeters is like perfect for a photography-centric camera like the a7 IV, where my a7S III, like I use that more for video, more for vlogs, which is why I think a wide angle lens like the 16-35 is better suited for a camera like that. But man, I got two full frame cameras, two sweet zoom lenses, and a prime lens in my camera bag. I'm good, man. I am good. Oh, and I got the ZV-1 somewhere. Hold on, where is it? I think I left it in my pocket this entire time. I was like looking for it, but there it is, ZV-1. Also, let's not forget that the 24-70 G Master lens is weather sealed. And so you could take it to pretty much any environment. If it rains, it'll be totally fine. If it snows, it'll be totally fine. Like I'm gonna sprinkle snow on my lens right now. Ugh. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but still, it's totally fine. At least, I hope so.